Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Level Next Fall Champion Series. We have $150,000 going out to some college kids playing Madden. I've got two great commentators. We've got one great user and, of course, Adam Witten joining the show for the first time. Adam, you've been doing great, man. User, you've been doing better. And Justin, well, he's been the best of all the players we have seen so far. But we got another heat coming our way, and this is the Big 12. We got Kansas State facing off against Oklahoma and Texas versus Oklahoma State. Now, I don't follow much of the Big 12. So currently in this year, who's the favorite in the real world? Chat, let us know. Who do you think is going to come out on top of these games as well? But user, I know for me, I'm just most excited to see what these guys are rolling with, what playbook they're picking, what pro teams they're going to be locking in. Is there any playbook you haven't seen yet or any team that you want to see here in our final set here in Heat 4?
You know, we saw Seattle once. I would like to see Seattle a lot more. We've been seeing Carolina, and everyone else has just been basically freestyling.
Adam, what's it been like casting Madden tonight?
It's been a lot of fun. You know, I love the idea of these guys representing their schools and then taking it to kind of a different space than what I'm used to seeing, but it's a lot of fun. What's been really great is we have seen some down to the wire finishes. Our last game in that SEC heat, seeing Austin Crowley from Auburn come back from 21-0 down, that was some great drama that I just live for in college sports.
User's favorite collegiate team is Texas. He's from Carolina, so it makes no sense, but he's cheering on Pittsburgh in this one. User, I'll let you and Adam take it away.
It's our first look at the Steelers here, User.
Yeah, first look at the Steelers. They're 9-0 in the NFL. Let's see if they can really come out here and do something on this football field. Like Puckett was saying, Texas is my favorite college, and it doesn't matter because I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I like the Longhorns.
Big cows. They're cool.
Makes total sense, like you said. It absolutely fits.
No, I mean, you know, we had Vince Young. You know, it was a bust in the NFL. And Ricky Williams, you know, so.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I take it all back. Sorry for the roast.
All right, well, representing Texas, it's Haran Patel. He's a sophomore majoring in aerospace engineering. 19 years old, out of Frisco. Playing with the Steelers. Our first look at Big Ben and the Steelers in this Fall Champion Series, night one of conference play.
John King out here running a double-A gap. He's probably in the Dolphins defense.
John King from Oklahoma State, also a sophomore, sports management major. Playing with the Packers. Roethlisberger on 3rd and long. That's pretty.
That's a
Fitting
dot.
it in between two defenders near midfield and a first down.
That's a good play call by Haran to carve up that cover 4 palms. Cover 4 palms is one of the toughest defense you can pass against because it's a man in zone concept. The zone turns into man. So it could be pretty tough to score on.
All right, we're going to jump away from that game. We'll get back to it in a moment, but we got to check in here. The kickoff just landed. We've got a few plays in here between Kansas State and Oklahoma. It's Oklahoma with the ball first. They've picked the Chiefs going up against the Seahawks. We were hoping to see them. Here you got it, user.
And I want to see somebody use Tyreek Hill the way he's supposed to be used. Tyreek Hill supposed to be blowing the top off. He's supposed to be on the street, going down the field every play until he's tired. And he doesn't even have Tyreek Hill.
Doesn't even look like he's in this formation. 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, just 2 receivers.
Nice check
Second and
down.
9 just underway. Checks it down to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the rookie out of LSU. Close to the line to gain, 3rd and short.
Now, you know, I saw him play, I forgot, was it the Monday night? The rookie running back. How do you say his name again?
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah, Clyde. We just gonna say Clyde.
Yeah. Clyde's my guy.
Yeah, Clyde.
CEH.
He was looking real good the way they did Houston and how he cooked my guy Reed, the safety for Houston. I really didn't see the reason for them to go out and get Le'Veon Bell, but you know.
It's just not fair bringing Le'Veon Bell into that roster. And again, no Tyreek Hill here. Going 2 tight ends again.
Smart move. Save it for the 4th quarter.
Yep, there's Bell.
No, we got the Chiefs. We got to have Tyreek out there.
2nd and 4, Oklahoma, represented by Jonathan Tran. He's a junior majoring in electrical engineering from Seattle, Washington. So he's from Seattle, user, and he's playing against the Seahawks in this game.
Glad my guy isn't being a fanboy and just bringing the Seattle Seahawks out here. He's just, hey, I'm going to pick the team in the Chiefs, but he doesn't have the best play on the field, Tyreek, right now. Well, now he's in there. Let's see.
Yeah, he says the Seahawks are his favorite team, does Jonathan. But he's playing with his head, not his heart.
Well, I could have won so many.
Kelsey.
I could have won so many more Madden tournaments if I did that. You don't know how many Madden tournaments I brought these Carolina Panthers out there.
Yeah, you're trying to win with the Panthers. That's not going to get you very far, man.
Where was CMC 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, what was I thinking? Thinking that Jake DeHole could get it done.
There's Tyreek. There he is. Jet sweep around the right side for the score.
Yeah, just had to keep him fresh for the goal line. Guys, I just got an awesome update. We do have a third match underway. Kansas and Texas Tech is in the building. They're firing up their games right now. We will show you that action in a moment. But there are your first points from Oklahoma, up 7-0 over Kansas. Going back to Texas, Oklahoma State, and a near pickup.
Haran's going to play smart right here and kick the 3. Am I saying that right, Haran?
That's the way I would say it.
I know him personally. You're nailing it.
I'm glad, Pucky. Appreciate it.
Confirmed.
Yes.
Well, they're not going to take the 3 here, user. They're going to go for it. 4th and 2. And they're going to pay for it. They come up empty, turning it over on downs.
Ron's doing a good job of keeping that Texas tradition, just letting me down. Thank you.
All right, so John King now on offense playing with the Packers. And a missed opportunity there for Haran and Texas. And Oklahoma State going to work. John King, as you might expect with a lot of folks out of the Big 12, a lot of Cowboys fans. Both guys in this game are fans of the Cowboys.
Nobody's using the Cowboys. You got to have some heart out there.
Well, again, you got to play with your head, not with your heart.
Is it because Andy Dalton is at quarterback?
It's because it's too much cash up, 150,000.
That's right.
Understood. I wouldn't want that defense either.
You don't want to let that ride on the Cowboys.
I wanted to ask you, user. So earlier you were saying, Tyreek, you just want to run it straight down the field. Is there anything you want to do specific with Devontae or even Aaron Jones on the Green Bay Packers?
Devontae is a good receiver. He's going to get open. I would use him in the slot, use him on the corner routes, the end routes if we're running flood. I would just make sure I use him in the slot. But Jones, just hand the ball off. Make sure you get him in some inside zones, some stretches, power O's, and he's going to get the job done.
All right, let's check out Kansas State and Oklahoma. Kansas State represented by Chabastin Taylor. He's a senior majoring in sociology, also a Seahawks fan, playing with his favorite team. And down 7-0 late in this first quarter.
Okay, big nickel over G. We see some defense. Let's see if you know how to run it.
Three wide on 2nd and 9. Wilson to throw. Off his back foot. Metcalf got it. Chabastin Taylor says he loves to ride horses, and DK Metcalf gets on his horse for the score.
Big play by Metcalf, and that's what this guy needs to do with Tyreek Hill. They cannot cover him one-on-one, man. Send him on the street and throw that ball deep.
Gentlemen, let's bounce over. This is going to be the opening plays between Kansas and Texas Tech. The ball first belonging to Kansas here, playing as the Seattle Seahawks.
Garrett Hughes is playing for Kansas. He's a junior business management major. He's from Lawrenceville, so he's a hometown kid at Kansas. Seahawks against Baltimore. I haven't seen Baltimore in a little while. Seen plenty of the Seahawks tonight.
And this year, you know, most of the time people don't really use quarterbacks with the escape artists this year because it's just not as good as it was last year. The passing abilities are much more effective, like with Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
And with Russell Wilson, but he throws a pick. Texas Tech getting the early interception. Taking a shot down there to DK Metcalf, 50-50 ball. And the Ravens get the turnover. Texas Tech. Russell Rounham representing the Red Raiders tonight.
One day I hope to have the confidence to pronounce these names the way you say them. You just say them like you know you're right. You just know you're right.
There's a difference, my friend, between confidence and accuracy.
Right. And we got them both, baby. We're 100%
right.
all the time, Adam Witten, just like Mr. Kelsey is on the left side of your screen. Oklahoma driving in another big bomb. It's all tied up 7-7. Can we go full screen with that one?
Yeah, user, I think this is going to be a fun one. This game between Kansas State and Oklahoma, Seahawks and Chiefs.
Yeah, I believe so too. They're not using the metal, but it looks like they're good freestylers and drawing up good reads, a dot out the backfield, sending the running back out on a Texas route. Great play.
And back to Kansas and Texas Tech after the turnover. So go back to what you were saying earlier, user. So in this version, Lamar Jackson's maybe not as big of a weapon as he used to be.
Yeah, last year, the mobile quarterbacks, they were insane. The escape artist ability. This year is like the escape artist really only gives you a step. It's really only a step forward, not even a step to the left or right when you use the escape artist ability. And so, you know, and then they toned down the quarterback draw probably about 4 weeks ago when they did a patch for that. So it's better to not have a mobile. I mean, it's good to have a mobile, but, you know, have those other quarterbacks with passing abilities.
Lamar Jackson, the 2016 Heisman Trophy winner, reigning MVP, showing a good arm to the sideline there. First down. Texas Tech and Russell Rounham. He's a freshman journalism major.
R1.
Got him.
Nice.
Touchdown.
Boom. Now, we just had an awesome quote here from Costco Hot Dog 0613 in the chat. TTU's average margin of victory is like 49 points. So we're looking for these Ravens to put up a lot more after that opening touchdown. Let's go over to Kansas State versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma up by a touchdown, but it's Kansas State on their 30, trying to push this one forward.
It looks like he's definitely going to go try to get that 49 points. He was going for 2 before we switched it.
This has been a pretty clean game so far as Wilson goes play action.
Oh.
Whoa, had him there. What happened on that play?
He passed, let it up. You know, I mean, but still, that pass should have been completed.
Yeah.
It should have been completed, but he passed, let it up. And sometimes if you're pressing too hard up on the D-pad or direction, that's what you can get, and then there it pass.
One of the few misses we've seen in this game. Kansas State and Shabastin Taylor.
Nice dot.
Playing for the Wildcats and finding Tyler Lockett in space down to the 35. 2 completions for Russell Wilson for 111 yards.
He's been getting big chunk plays. He had the bomb down the sideline for Metcalf for touchdown, and then right there the slant.
And of course, he would go to Tyler Lockett, who's a Kansas State Wildcat himself. Three more yards to Lockett. 2nd and 7 near the 30.
Oh!
There's Lockett one more time, but broken up.
I thought he was going to show some defensive stick and get an interception right there, but he bluffed me.
Had a chance. Had a chance.
Gentlemen, while we're waiting on that play, quick reminder, if you're having trouble with drops, user gave us some great suggestions, and you should follow them. Unlink your account. Link your account again. Good luck. All right, back to you.
Good luck. That's what you need to remember. User said, good luck.
Near halftime, chance for K-State on 3rd and 7 to try to tie this game. Got the first down. Oh, look at that. Physical play there. And a new set of downs with just 41 seconds to go until halftime. K-State's Chabastin Taylor up against Oklahoma's Jonathan Tran.
He's lucky he didn't fumble right there. You know, on the last update, it seemed like fumbles have been happening a lot more big hits.
Held on to it from the 20 to the end zone. And did he get in? Yes.
No.
Oh, I thought he was in.
It looked good to me too, Adam. I was with you.
Did look good.
It's like that toe dragged, right? That toe dragged.
I appreciate the support.
We're always right.
Appreciate the support.
Confident and right.
Confidence and accuracy, hand in hand, right? So another chance here after the incompletion at the back of the end zone, and Wilson goes down.
That's a big boy.
Chris Jones, he is.
As you see, John King is pulling out the 140 right now. This is one defense that you do not want to pass against because they're standing up, and the way the DBs and the linebackers are, it's just very hard to pick up for the offensive lineman.
Down to 22 seconds left now. 3rd and 16. Spread him out with 5 wide. One timeout left for K-State. Can they get to the sticks? Again, muscling their way for a first down.
You need to use that timeout. Oh, man, that's a big mistake by him.
Didn't use the timeout. Had one left, too.
Yeah,
did they use it? Oh, they got it.
Yeah, but he no-huddled and used the timeout after, so he ran off 14 seconds. He could add another play.
Yep, instead they got to go ahead and get the field goal with just 2 seconds left.
Correct.
All right. That was a small mistake out of Chabastin Taylor that could cost him big. Only gets 3 instead of the 7. But Chabastin, I think you win the best first name of the night award. Let's go over to Kansas versus Texas Tech. Baltimore up by 6. And this one is actually paused. So let's go back over to Kansas State. Going to be they'll be receiving here in the second half to open things up. Big 44 is going to run this up the left side.
Chance for our guy Chabastin to get back in front here. Had a chance there at the end of the half. Mismanaged the clock just a bit. Had to settle for 3. But only down 4, and they've got the ball. To the ground with Carson. About 8 or 9 there. Haven't seen a lot of running plays in this game.
No, most of these guys have been trying to air it out. I think they've had enough running from Madden 20. They're like, hey, man, let's air this ball out.
You can see they're back underway now, Kansas and Texas Tech, too.
That's a dot.
Meanwhile, Carson again with a gaping hole to midfield. And the other way, just a 1-point game. Texas Tech playing with the Ravens. Russell around them. They're driving quickly in the second quarter. The rookie from Ohio State, J.K. Dobbins, tumbling close to a first down.
Out there, 1-4-6. I'm wondering if he's going to hand that ball off. That's a smart play call, even though he got it blew up in the backfield. Unless you got that protection right, you need to make sure you run that ball when you see that 1-4-6.
And there's the danger of Lamar Jackson over on the screen on our right. Running for the first down on 3rd and short. Let's dig into this one here, midway through the second quarter.
I thought we were going to see a flag there. I thought he was out when he got hit.
Oh, no, they took all those flags off.
All right. Break Lamar.
I mean, you can still get a roughing the passer, but, other than that, no. And a face mask. But that's only if you have your strip on aggressive.
Two-minute warning, 2nd and 9. Texas Tech playing with the Ravens in the red zone, and there goes Lamar. May not be as lethal as he used to be in this game, but still effective with his feet. 3rd and 1 now.
He's being smart, not forcing it. You know, a lot of people right here, they get real anxious and they try to force the pass. But he's just being smart with the ball, saying, hey, if it's not there, I'm going to scramble. This is what I got Lamar for. I'm going to use his legs. Let's get it to the running backs and try to punch this thing in here.
On a stage like this, do sometimes you maybe have a chance, you maybe get a little too flashy and don't play necessarily the same way with your brains as you used to?
Yeah, I have seen people brain collapses. That's what you were trying to say, yes.
Yeah.
I witnessed this live. Can we call him out, user?
That was a word salad that I think you answered the way that I intended to ask it.
Yeah. I have seen people brains collapse and flatline. Yes, I have.
Flatline. I love the Madden lingo. That goes right there with the bread finish and the dot.
Good defense, pressure off the left side. Once again, in that 1-4-6, he's going to be up under pressure all day if he lets my guy from Oklahoma stay in that 1-4-6.
Yeah, back to our guy, Chabastin Taylor in Kansas State against Jonathan Tran and Oklahoma. They're going to go for it on 4th and 10. Still down 14-10. That was the score at halftime. And K-State got a field goal in the final seconds.
It's a big down right here. If he could hit him with an out route on the left side, he could get it first, but he's trying to jump back on his user, and he bombs him. Metcalf again.
One
going
hand.
up top.
Don't fight him. All right, we're breaking away from this one, guys. That is going to be a big bomb for Seattle. And we're going to see him go for 2 here.
No, I don't think he got in the end zone. It's 1st and goal.
He's at the 1.
Oh, excuse me. I need to make my screen bigger. Thank you, gentlemen.
Now
All
it's
right,
official.
Now it's in. They're going to take the lead. Let's go over as we got Kansas versus Texas Tech. I can read this scoreboard. Baltimore
He's going
at
for 2
12.
right now.
This is a 2-point conversion.
Book.
Picked
No
up.
14 for you, sir.
It's
State 12-7.
Can I show you Oklahoma, gentlemen? Oklahoma, Kansas State, 14-17. 2 very close games going on right now. We're trying to fire up that 3rd one for you as soon as they resolve their tech issue.
That was a
This game has
laser.
been tight. Yeah,
That
it
was
was.
a
Travis
laser.
Kelce.
So you got to know the difference between a laser and a dot. You
Okay.
see that when you
Explain it to us.
Yeah,
Explain
I'm writing
to
it
us.
down. It's in my Madden lore now.
Listen, when you see that ball humming past a defender head, like that could have been an interception, that's a laser. But when you see somebody just wide open in the middle of the field, he just catches it, or possession catcher lays down, that's a dot.
Understood.
You got to let us know when we see a blazer.
A laser.
A blazer. I said let us know when we see a blazer.
Yeah. We're
What is a
creating new
blazer?
terms. You're hanging out with boomers. Come on.
Y'all got me thinking about a Chevy Traverse or something like a blazer. What?
Clearly not a dodgeball fan.
Oh.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, or as user calls him, Clyde, up the middle.
Yes.
I grabbed him in all of my fantasy leagues this year. Smartest move I've made, especially last week. Thank you for the 20 points. Let's go back over. It's Kansas, Texas Tech. This time, Kansas trying to take the lead after the failed 2-point from their opponent.
Double A gap should be picked off. And is he
And
going
it
to
is.
the Baja? Little stop and go. Okay. There it is.
Oh, gets by Hyde. Wilson trying to catch up. No, sir. This will be a pick 6, 100 yards.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I just saw what happened there.
I
Is
think
that,
my man.
that's a classic Chris Puckett move. Your brother's up by 2, you just quit out, you end the game, you go enjoy your Thanksgiving Eve somewhere else. That
understand.
game's over. So now this is the only game we have full box. Let's go back to Kansas State, Oklahoma.
I respect it. I respect it. Hey, he ain't got time today. Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm ready to eat some turkey. I'm not about to sit here and get blown out on Twitch. Not in front of the nation.
Not
no,
in
sir.
front of the nation.
You throw a pick 6 like that, I mean, it's understandable if you're just going to say, you know what, I'm out.
That's the hot start down A. Just get out of there.
That's right.
I see you guys next week.
Yeah. This may be our only full box game here, but this is a good one.
And speaking
Already
of
into the
fantasy,
fourth quarter.
speaking of fantasy, Puckett, how did you do last week with that Taysom Hill at quarterback? I know people tried to sneak him in versus the flex package and all that stuff last week.
I was so nervous. So we have a $50 bonus in my league. It's a $500 league, but you get $50 back if you have most points that week. The guy who was second place to me had Taysom Hill, and it was the only reason he was up over 140. So I was real nervous seeing that man pop off. But I'm happy for Saints fans. You know, Drew Brees out. You needed some luck on your side. Taysom Hill could be the future.
Yeah, a lot of people in fantasy were saying, hey, they got to do something about Taysom Hill being in as a flex package. It's basically having two quarterbacks, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Take advantage, though. If it's there, take it, right? It's the Bill Belichick way.
This guy is the present, though. Patrick Mahomes trying to lead his team in the fourth quarter and jump ahead here with Oklahoma.
If he's gonna
Jonathan Tran in Oklahoma.
Jet sweep.
Co-owner
he ran into the lineman.
Ran into a wall.
First of all, give that to number 10, not 17. Second of all, run to the end zone, not through your teammate.
I think you got Tyreek out wide to the left here.
Yes,
There you go. He's
there
learning.
Oh,
no, he ran over the
he
guy
tripped over his lineman.
He said, hey, jet sweep didn't work to the other side. Let's flip it.
Third and goal. Certainly they won't run jet sweep a third time from outside the 10-yard line. Still got the tie in the bag.
He scored last time on this play with the running back. Doesn't score this time.
Edwards-Helaire to the 6, 4th and goal. You got to take the points and tie the game, right?
Definitely got to take your 3 right here and tie the game. You know, the jet sweep didn't work on first and second down. We're kicking the field goal.
Easy for Butker. All even at 17 with 2:42 to go. K-State and Oklahoma. This is Sebastian Taylor from K-State, Jonathan Tran from Oklahoma. Taylor, a senior, playing with his favorite team, the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, Jonathan Tran may have his heart broken by his favorite team. He's also a Seahawks fan, but he's playing with the Chiefs tonight.
Good handoff. See if he can get sticky. Big run play right there by my guy from Kansas State.
Yeah, this is the moment here, user, where you just go to work on the clock as well as try to get yourself in position here. I mean, ultimately, you want to leave nothing on the timer when you end your possession, right?
Correct. Like, this is one of them LeBron James moments. This is an easy win. It's a tie ball game. There's no pressure. Let's milk this clock down to 2 minutes. Get down here in field goal range and kick a field goal.
6 yards on first down to the 2-minute warning. And if you're Oklahoma and Jonathan Tran, you got to make sure you're using these timeouts here.
Everyone's behind Jonathan Tran here from Oklahoma in the chat. Lots of fans supporting him. Love to see it, guys. Can he show up big?
Inside zone. Good play.
Another first down.
But Jonathan Tran is going to have to get out of that 1-4-6. He's trying to apply pressure in that 1-4-6, which is a great job. Unfortunately, Kansas State is running the ball and trying to milk the clock out. So he's going to have to get in a little bit of heavier defense like a nickel.
Sebastian Taylor, K-State.
Oh, play action.
Going deep.
Oh, this should be intercepted.
Metcalf, is it picked? It's
Yep.
intercepted. What happened there, user?
The juju from the chat, they wanted Jonathan Tran to win.
True.
So my guy from Sebastian Taylor just said, let me throw this game away, even though I'm in field goal range, and he cannot stop the run.
I think that's
He
all
snapped it
prime
with
time.
20 on the play clock.
Prime time KCS made that happen. You're welcome, Jonathan.
All right, so everyone get behind Jonathan Tran in the chat. Now he's got the chance with 1:27 to go and a tie game at 17. Yeah, I mean, not only going for the deep ball when you're running the ball well, you can get into field goal range, but that last snap with the clock moving came with about 20 seconds on the play clock.
Sometimes you just got to go out here and let it hang. And, you know, I'm starting to get used to these college players. And I'm starting to, you know, maybe at the beginning I was a little too tense and uptight on. But now I understand, we're just out here having fun.
Yeah.
Even though it's 150,000 up, you know, it's a pandemic.
You want to be my roommate? User, let's get a dorm together somewhere. Pick a college. I'll go to Texas with you. That sounds fine.
You know, we're just out here having fun, man. Yeah.
Almost a pick there. K-State almost got it right back. 43 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. I tell you what, both of these guys being aggressive here in the closing minutes. Playing to win.
Nice. He has to be aggressive. He needs to burn the timeout right here. Okay.
And he does. 3rd and 3.
All right, J-Tran. Chat's behind you. What do you got for us?
Needs around about 20 yards to get in the field goal range. Nice curl.
That's well done. Mecole Hardman. Nothing too fancy there. 33 seconds to go. Still on the minus side of the field, though. Still needs some yardage to get in the field goal range.
Yeah, chat's calling GG's all early.
See?
Mahomes, pressure comes. Just got it away. Ooh, that could have been catastrophic if he didn't get rid of that ball.
I don't know where he was throwing it, but everything was booked. Everything was booked.
0% capacity.
Just one timeout remaining. 2nd and 10. No Tyreek Hill out there.
Does he hit the corner? Curl. Okay.
There it is. Sammy Watkins coming back for it. Did he get the first down? Nope, only 7 yards. Got to use that last timeout now, 24 seconds. Now you really got to be careful about your play selection. You got no timeouts remaining, only 24 seconds. And how many yards do you think they need here, user, to get into field goal range at the 47?
At least 6. I mean, but nah, it needs about 9 to 8 yards.
Tran time.
And if you can, get out of bounds. Run it! J-Tran.
Get out of bounds!
With no timeouts left.
Diving, not sliding, diving to the 30.
And
Lucky
they
to hang
gave him
on to
the
that
spike.
ball, and they spike it. 3 seconds left, and they get the spike to set up the game-winning field goal attempt.
If he doesn't dive at him, does he get those 3 seconds? Well done, J-Tran. Don't choke the kick.
He should have fumbled, but he's going to have to kick this kick iced. This is your first time getting to see a pressure kick.
Ooh.
Can he do it? Is he clutch? I don't believe so.
Here's Butker for the win.
Oh, he got it.
He's got it. Boomer Sooner. Oklahoma wins on a walk-off field goal.
What a way to close out our Big 12 action, 20-17. J-Tran making our chat happy, with a big win right there, coming out with the clutch, the interception in the end zone, and then finishing it with that run on Mahomes. Big balls plays paying off big dividends here. User, it's been a fun show. Out of all of our conferences that we've seen, SEC, Big 10, Big 12, where the powerhouse is at.
I was still saying the first and second heat. That's what I would say. The best players are still in the first and second heat.
Our mixed heat in the Big 10. Also keep your eyes on Justin, of course, from the SEC representing Vanderbilt. But there's the final score, Texas Tech. Well, they're not going to win by 49 this time because their opponent won't give them a chance. They quit out early as Kansas will drink an early beer tonight. But guys, that is going to close it out for our first 4 heats. But we still have a major match to come. Oregon versus Oregon State. It's Ducks versus Beavers when we come back.